Podketeers?
Who knows?
I don't know. It's always hard to tell.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, just because I don't want to do it again, only because I'm really excited to show you what I got.
What'd you get?
It's
What'd
really
you get?
clacky and it's really noisy.
What'd you get?
But now I have to figure out how I'm going to display this.
What'd you get?
Yay!
For people
Nice.
only listening, it's a big old
Love
key.
this. It's Sora's Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. I love this. I seriously, I love this. It was a gift from my brother and my sister-in-law. I was waiting for this. It got delivered last week, and I wanted to tell you about it last week, but I figured I'm just gonna show it to you when we record. So if you're listening, it's fairly large. It's a few feet long, but now I have to figure out how I'm gonna display it. It's all like PVC pipe. It's like hollow plastic, but I don't even care. I love it. Yeah, I love this so much.
Is that like an official thing, or is that like a fan made, or
no? It's official.
That's official.
It's like an official Disney one.
Nice.
There are some fan made ones where people are either 3D printing or making them, like they're carving them out of wood on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they are awesome looking. Some of the 3D printed ones. I mean, if we're gonna be adding things to the column of why Heyzen should get a 3D printer, building a full-size Keyblade is one of them. Because this is, from a full-size perspective, it's really meant for a child, right? Like, if I'm standing next to it, it's too short, or it's not big enough for it to be, like, full-size for me. Mm-hmm. So, if I had a 3D printer, I would definitely make a full-size version of this.
So that means it's, like, actually life-size, because Sora's like a child, right?
Yeah, but he's tall, man. If you see the Keyblade,
how tall is
Sora?
How tall is Mickey Mouse or Donald?
Or
like
Goofy.
Let me see if I can find a picture of Sora and his Keyblade, so I can.
But we can say
explain
how
to you.
Tall is Sora in Kingdom
No, that
Hearts?
doesn't matter.
It does. He's 160 centimeters. He's 5'3".
Oh,
okay, so look.
Little.
Excuse me. Okay, so let me quickly share this tab. We're going to go over to the share screen. So when you look at Sora standing with his Keyblade, he's like, the Keyblade's fairly tall. If I stand with this Keyblade, it reaches like my knees.
Gotcha.
So it's not very tall. My back can't handle hunching over for this Keyblade to stand like this.
Yeah, but you're like 6 feet tall, right, Heyzen?
Now I'm like 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
So I get, maybe it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Well, okay, so I looked it up. The Kingdom Key is depicted as a classic skeleton key, approximately 3.5 feet long.
Wait a second. So that means that Sora really is super short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because this, I think...
If it goes from like
a ruler, I don't have a tape measure.
Here I can tell you, if you put it in the middle, like your chest, from the middle of your chest to your arm out, is it longer than that?
From the middle of my chest to no.
Okay, because
that's
reaches probably
just under my wrist.
Okay, so then that's probably about 2.5 feet. So it's about a foot short.
Oh man!
So
I
to discover
I don't even
that
care.
It's still the coolest
another
thing.
reason for you to get a 3D printer. There you go.
Right?
So you get the actual size.
Right?
You know, I
Yep.
saw somebody on Instagram, and he was going to print a 4-foot tall Splash Mountain with his 3D printer. So that makes me want to print a 4-foot tall Temple of the Forbidden Eye.
I will pay you.
Yeah, that would be
Hey, it could be
kind of cool, actually.
It could be your cat tree, Melissa.
For real.
Did you know there's things called catios?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where you like stick it in the window and the cat can go out like through
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
I just I know people at work, like some of my colleagues, they're really into these catios, and at first I thought it was like a tongue-in-cheek comment. I just thought it was like a cutesy way of saying like the cat play area. It is a cat play area, but it's super built out. It is like Disneyland for cats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a giant chicken coop kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I've seen people that like run a tunnel out to where the catio's like farther, and it's like a whole big thing, so they can be outside but not run away or get eaten by a hawk or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much why.
Can cats get eaten by a chicken hawk?
Probably.
Yeah, even if it's a mini hawk, yeah.
It feels like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Well, isn't that what Foghorn Leghorn is? Or no, he's like a rooster. Is he a
I think
chicken
he's a
hawk?
No, he's a
Rooster.
rooster.
Yeah,
All
isn't
right.
that little one, that little guy? I forgot his name. He's like the
He's
the little
hawk.
one's a chicken hawk, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's that guy's name? Henry? I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you
Let's
looking
see.
for him?
Oh, I thought you were
Looney-
looking for it, Andrew.
I was looking up Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh, his name is Henry.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Henry Hawk. Like it's all stacked.
Oh, he's always
He's
trying
all
to eat
yoked.
Yeah, but he's like
Yeah.
tiny. I
That's
see.
so
That's
funny.
why it's funny. And then Foghorn Leghorn's big. Hey, hey, guess
Yep.
what? We just discovered something. The Looney Tunes, they're funny.
You know what? You are correct. They are. They really are. I have a few things I want to show you and share with everybody. Some of them, I feel like this is going to be a very experimental episode because, I mean, I guess they've all been experimental now that we've been doing the video ones, right? Because we're kind of branching out, doing things we haven't really done before. But one thing that I haven't been able to 100%, I'm not going to say master because I know at some point I'm going to screw it up, but something I haven't been able to get right, man, my throat is just not cooperating today, is switching like browser windows. Like we just had the Sora image up right now, and that worked out great. I'm happy that it worked out great, but there are some limitations with how I can share and when I can share and everything. So, I'm going to keep playing with it, but I purposely have a whole bunch of tabs open, a bunch of windows to share and everything, because at some point I want to be able to do this, more seamlessly as we work on doing these live, because eventually I would like to do an actual live episode. Right? Like full-blown live, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's whatever. I want to be able to do a live video, And
in the Disneyland Hotel Ballroom. We'll go get on
in
stage.
the Disneyland Hotel Ballroom, exactly.
Perfection.
Everything, all of those things. Now, part of the reason I want to make sure that we can do live stuff is I want to do game streaming, right? I want to be able to play Dreamlight Valley, Speedstorm. I want to be able to do the Jackbox games with the FGP Squad again. But because we're using slightly different technology now, I want to make sure that we can, seamlessly share everything, share the screen and everything. And, anyway, that's a little bit about what's going on backstage at Podketeers. More info on that soon, but there's a ton of stuff to share. We're going to be sharing more tabs. Trust me, it's tabalicious today, just so you know. Before we jump into tabs, though, I did want to talk about a link that our pal Jason sent me.
Jason.
I know we have a lot of listeners that love music. We've shared a lot of stuff on Spotify. So shout out to Jason for sending me this band. I've never heard of them before. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but I believe the band name is Temanite. And Temanite, the album that he sent me is Raise the Black Flag. And he gave me a little bit of information, but in a nutshell, it's EDM music, but with a bunch of pirate stuff. They're doing all the pirate calls and the yo-ho-hos and the bottle of rums and the yo-ho mateys, but it's all set to EDM music. So Raise the Black Flag, Temanite. if you want to check that out. He sent me a Spotify link. I can post that over on Discord. I don't know if it's available on any other platform because that's generally where I listen to music.
Looks like it's on SoundCloud.
Oh, right on. I like SoundCloud
at
because
least-
SoundCloud is free.
At least
I know, I'm
some of it.
Amazon. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it on
here's-
Apple Music? Does anybody have Apple Music?
No. Sorry, I'm
I
an
have Apple
Android
Music.
kind of.
It's on there.
Is
I
it?
found it.
Well,
Yep.
that's good. So I will share the Spotify
It's on
link because that's what's
YouTube.
easiest. Oh, it's on YouTube? That's
on
great.
YouTube.
All right. So listen to it if you like EDM music. If you like pirates and you kind of like EDM music, you might enjoy it as well. Definitely check it out. It's super fun. I was listening to it while I was working. I was designing a bunch of stuff, some ads and stuff, and I listened to it. I listened to maybe 6 or 7 songs. It's good. It's really
It's a pirate rave.
it kind of is. Yes,
it is
it's
a
a pirate
pirate
rave. Yes, great way to describe it.
I just am kind of half listening to it in the background, and it's funny because it's just like, all right, there's a pirate voice, and he's talking, and the music's going, and then it just goes.
It's so piratey until you hear the bass drop. I love it. All right. I wanted to play a little portion of it, but YouTube likes to copyright strike us on a lot of stuff, and so I decided not to do that. I'm going to save those for when it's really important. All right. Let's see. Oh, have you played the update for Dreamlight Valley? Either one of you?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
Not yet. No, it's okay. It's okay. You could talk about it. It's fine.
I have
I'm
to
fine.
charge my Switch and dust it off.
You have to dust it. I mean, it's been hard for you, right?
I've been
Yeah.
a very
That's-
busy person with shows and playing Monopoly Go, and yeah, pretty much that. Play
I
Monopoly
just realized what shirt you're wearing. I was going to wear the same one today.
Podketeers,
I settled
Podketeers.
on the Teamboat Willie shirt.
There you go. And Melissa's
I've-
got the notorious HBG.
Yes. I love that
Yes.
shirt so much.
I do.
I ultimately settled on the Teamboat Willie shirt because I recently set up Teamboat Willie's Walk for Hope page. In the past, we've had an opportunity to raise money for women's cancers. This year, Walk for Hope is officially expanding to try to cover all cancers and just eradicate it as a whole because
Get it out of here.
expletive
Yes.
cancer,
Cancer
right?
sucks.
It does. So we do have a Teamboat Willie page ready. The actual walk isn't until September, I believe. But I would love to start fundraising as soon as possible. If we can jump on another fundraising initiative as well, I would love to do that. It's been something that I love to do, but haven't really been able to do the last few years. So hopefully we can start incorporating that again. We did have a chance to do some stuff for Chalk Walk last year. We had some very generous donations from members of the FGP Squad. Heather donated multiple items that we were able to auction off on Instagram. So shout out to Heather for providing that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping you remember the tiki mugs that we were talking about recently. They had like the Haunted Mansion tiki mugs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get a couple of those because I feel like by the time that we get to either Chalk Walk or Walk for Hope, they're going to be sold out because they're pre-order right now.
Oh.
So I think they release in May or June, I believe. But if I buy a couple, I can keep one for me and then have a second one to auction off. And I'm hoping it goes well. I'm hoping that we can get some other stuff to auction off as well. Anyway, that total sidebar, total tangent on that one. So Dreamlight Valley. I'm sorry that you haven't had a chance to play. I've been really excited about this update because they were adding Monsters, Inc. I thought we were going to get some kind of resolution to Skull Rock. It doesn't look like that's happening this time around.
Yet.
But in my opinion, the biggest announcement was last year on Twitter, the artist formerly known as Twitter, the Dreamlight Valley account posted some challenges where the Dreamlight Valley community could get together. You were able to, or they requested that you post, or that you place like 500 million kajillion thousand amusement park rides, plant a million kajillion flowers, mine a bunch of, it was a whole bunch of different challenges. And the community stepped up. I don't think they expected so many people to just crush these goals in such a short amount of time, especially when everybody knew that one of the biggest things that we were supposed to get as an incentive for finishing all of these tasks was the partner statue. There was also some like hero armor, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even care about that. I just wanted the partner statue. And then we sat there and waited. And waited. And waited some more. And months went by. And comments on Reddit and the artist formerly known as Twitter started surfacing. Where's our partner statue? But the Dreamlight Valley account said nothing. Until a few days ago. When they finally said, by the way, y'all stepped up. You're getting your partner statue. I don't know why it took them so long. I don't even care. But I captured a video of the momentous occasion when I opened up my mailbox for the very first time. And I put it in my valley.
Hazen's going to cry.
Do you want to watch it?
I know.
Do you want to watch it?
Let's watch it.
Do we need
Let's
to
watch
choose?
Maybe. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. There was also this announcement that came up. This kind of made me laugh, and I'll tell you why. This has this like thing at the bottom that says, spend a cozy evening snuggle up in silky Dreamlight pajamas and chipped slippers. I joke with my kids about buying Fortnite skins because one of my buddies has this really funny way of referring to the skins as digital pajamas because they don't do anything. They don't really offer you a power boost or anything. It's literally just something you wear as part of your character. And I always laughed at when he called them digital pajamas to his son, so I started using that too. And now we're literally getting pajamas in Dreamlight Valley. What is this about? I don't know,
Why?
but Chip
Why?
Slippers sounds like a news anchor or something.
Or Chippendale, one of the two. But you're right.
I'm Chip Slippers. This is the 6 o'clock news.
Chip Slippers. And apparently, Belle is getting another
A green dress?
dream style. This green dress that's coming. So
That's weird.
yeah, it's funny because she and Ariel just got the two like the looks that they got for the holiday season for Christmas, and now we're getting this. So I don't know. I'm either here nor there on it. I'm not about the digital pajamas, but apparently in this update, this is the new load screen. If you notice the character, she's got purple skin and she's got scales. Because it looks like in this update, you get to become a monster.
Finally!
I was like, you can
Not
become.
everybody wants to be a princess.
You can become
Yeah.
a teenage Kraken, just like in that movie. Oh wait, that's not a Disney movie.
That's so cool.
Ooh,
Ruby
Teenage Kraken.
Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken, or whatever.
Yeah, that was she was a detective, right?
Yeah, sure.
I've never seen it.
We watched it.
So I'm just gonna comment on this. So here I am turning off Ursula's quest because I didn't want to see it floating up on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Here's when I opened it up, and boom, it says, "Hey, well, come on, Star, get out of the way." It says, "Hey, Dreamlight Valley villagers, back in 2022." Oh, this was in 2022. That's even worse.
We waited that long?
I thought it was
What
in
the
2023. All right. Anyway, back in 2022, the Disney Dreamlight Valley community banded together to complete all 5 objectives of our follower and wish list campaign. Each goal was accompanied by a reward, many of which have already been included in the valley, such as villager and house dream styles and valley visits. Yes, multiplayer was one of those items that was part of the challenges. We're happy to deliver 2 more rewards to all players today, the much anticipated Heroic Clothing Set and Partner Statue. These items will also be available at Scrooge McDuck's store for all players to acquire. Thank you to all who participated, and we look forward to the production of the last reward, a community-designed animal companion in the future. I don't even care about the animal companion. I don't even care. I'm just happy that I got this. I should have just let it play. I didn't realize how long I sat on this. I did purposely leave this up because I figured that I would read it on the podcast. Maybe I shouldn't have paused it. So we're just going to sit here and wait again.
But it says that it's in Scrooge's store. So this means I can have a million Walt Disney's partner.
You could buy 200 of them.
You could have a whole wall.
I'll have my terracotta army, but it's the partner statue.
Yep. So this is my first account. I do have 2 Dreamlight Valley accounts that I've been going back and forth playing. The second account that I have, that valley is much more built out than this one, because if you remember, I had this whole beef with my Switch and I couldn't play for a long time and it was a nightmare. And so I started the second account and it's been weird because I can't cross-platform play, which sucks, honestly. But I figured they added this Dream Snap request at the top, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you had a chance to see that when it popped up, but here in the what's happening? Oh, here we go. Here, let me just play it again. So when you go into your furniture, the Dream Snap challenges, you had to set your filters before. And one of the quality of life things that they added is just a button at the top as part of the furniture. So if you look at the top, it says request for Dream Snaps. Okay. And if you click on it, it gives you all of the requirements over on the right-hand side and how many you need of each one. So if you're creating Dream Snaps, this is going to be one of the best ways to just sort through everything that you need. This is also great because Dream Snaps can net you up to 4,000 moonstones if you're ranked pretty high. I think the highest that I've gotten is 1,200 as one of them.
That's
or
awesome.
A couple of them. So these are great because you don't have to spend real world money when it comes to buying some of the things in the premium shop when they come up. It also works great for the Star Path. The new Star Path just enabled. It was the other message that was in the mailbox. But yeah, I found also that when I was filtering, they added a brand new universe. It is the Disney icon. If you scroll over, you'll see the little castle. I don't know if this was there before, but it worked out great because all of the park stuff was here. Including the partner statue.
That is so cool.
I didn't know where to put it because this valley isn't well built. I would have figured I originally wanted front and center with the castle, but because I have that little garden piece. Well, nope, that's Tower of Terror. I don't know how that happened, but when I cycled back, it went back to the partner statue. Look at it. Yes. Stop, Kristoff.
Really, really nice.
Isn't it awesome?
I like how it has a little fountain. I think that's the first partner statue that's on a little fountain.
Yeah. The back looks exactly the same as far as the fountain is concerned. There's also a bench on the back part of the statue.
Oh, okay.
But once I said it, I literally just sat there for 5 minutes, and this is what I did. I just watched all the characters run around while I sat in front of the partner statue.
So here's a question, because I haven't been playing for a while. Maybe this is part of the expanded thing. Why is there a little chessboard above Elsa's head?
Oh.
Great question.
Yeah. Well, can I explain?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. So that's Scrabble Coin, and that's a game that you're going to learn, if you get the expansion.
I see.
So you play them, and you play in different levels, and basically if you win, you get these coins, and you collect, figurines. But the coolest thing is that those figurines that you unlock, you end up getting as items. So you could
I
actually
see.
place them. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
They're tiny
Yeah.
statues.
Gotcha.
Tiny,
It's
but
like
they're
you could,
cute.
it'd be nice if you could have like a little bookshelf and like put them all and display them all.
Yeah.
It would be.
So here's my goal, okay? Now that I have the partner statue, I want to rebuild this portion of my valley so that, but you can't mess with the fountain, with the main fountain, right? Or the
Right.
well.
Well,
Like that, yeah, it has to stay there because that's how you move from one place to another. It's part of the game. But here is fair game. And so what I want to do is I want to get rid of like that, the little flowers and the little fence that you see over on the left-hand side. And I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to put some plants around it, make it a circle, put some paving around it so that it looks like the hub at Disneyland, like leading up to the castle. And with the scramble coin, like little statues, place them around in a
Yes.
circle so that it looks like the hub as I
Yep.
collect the characters that are supposed to be there. I'm like, ugh. So I'm like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just so damn happy that we finally got this. So look
That
at
is
everybody.
really
Look
cool.
at Eve is waving. Hi, Eve. And then she left. I think she was waving at Beast, but, you know, I'll take what I can. So, anyway, that's where we are with Dreamlight Valley. I can't wait for you both to play. I know I should have tried on that little hero armor thing that they sent, and
Who cares?
I was like the thing, and everyone's like, hey, yeah, but I
Oh.
You did what you thought was important.
Wait,
did.
the armor, you know what you could do with it?
Hmm.
And your mind's going to be like, "Pfft." You could actually use that as a prop on a mannequin and put it in a Haunted Mansion room.
Yes.
welcome.
Yes. Yes. I need that in my life.
Yep.
Yes.
All
I'm
right,
all
we're
for
pausing
this
the
right now.
episode. Hazen's got to go do that real quick.
All right, well,
Yep.
it's great.
Break
You know,
time.
Disneyland next week. Cheers. Thanks for listening. All right, bye.
Everybody go run.
we,
Get your Switch.
we got more stuff. Yeah, if you're playing Dreamlight Valley, make sure that you join us on Discord. We have a game section of it. I'm at this point. I think I'm pretty much ready to start doing the, I don't know what to call it, the Dreamlight Marketplace or whatever, for the things that we duplicated that we want to share with people. Because I was, you know, I think I'm pretty sure that I talked about it on the episode. I know I mentioned it to both of you because I sent you screenshots of it, but I'm pretty sure I spoke about it. But the TLDR is that we tried the exploit where in multiplayer you can basically duplicate items. And for anybody that's getting started in the game, or you just happen to need a bunch of dark wood or whatever because the game just is so grindy and you don't have the time to grind, yeah, let me know. I'll post when we'll be broadcasting the game. More than likely, what I'll end up doing is using what we're doing now to do it like a live on Instagram. And so you'll see the game as it's being broadcast, and maybe I'll talk in the background. I don't know. But then underneath it, I'll put the code to my valley so that you can head over to the valley and then get whatever you need. If people happen to take more than one item, or depending, like if things run low, I will have to pause the code because you can't take stuff out of chests or anything like that while you're in multiplayer mode. Like, you have to shut it down so that you can take things out of a chest or enter your house and take a bunch of stuff out. So if things run out and we continue, then I'll have to just switch up the code. But the great thing about the live stream is we'll just be able to see it, like, update as it happens. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you join us on Discord. If you haven't joined us on Discord, super easy. I'm pretty sure that I had a thing, but I guess
There
now
you
we have
go.
this. Yeah. I don't have a full Discord one. Maybe I should create one. I should create one. All right. That's on the list. of things I have to make. I need a Discord one. Let's see. What else do we have?
Stuff.
Andrew, you brought up this D23 member gift, and you said there was something. I haven't looked too much into it. I brought up the page. I looked at it, and I saw a bunch of little things, but you said there was something that would interest me, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so I think a while back they had announced the D23 member gift for this year or the coming year or whatever, your membership. In the past, it's been like pin set. I think the first one I got was like a pin set and like a travel badge and blah, blah, blah. This last one was that big Mickey that's dancing. This year, it's called D23 Magic and Mystery. And everybody gets a Sorcerer Mickey figurine. Doesn't say how tall they are, but Sorcerer Mickey figurine. You'll also get one of randomly selected one of the 4 other magic characters. So that is Merlin, Maleficent, Mama Odie, and the Genie.
What? You don't get all of them?
No, you get one of those randomly. And then there are 8, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 7 pins, and you'll get 2 of those randomly. Another like magic themed. So we have Maui's hook, Miguel's guitar, the candle from what's that movie?
Coco.
No, not the
I
other
like
one.
saying Coco.
But the candle is not from Coco. It's
Oh,
from
Encanto.
yeah, that one. Thank you.
I like saying Coco.
Well, say that's the guitar.
Ekatato.
Anywho, the Genie's lamp, the llama poison from Emperor's New Groove,
The poison for llama.
the llama for Cusco, the poison specially chosen to kill Cusco's poison.
Yes,
That
exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Then King Triton's trident, and just Madame Leota's head. So you'll get 2. You'll get 2 of those randomly as well in this box, and then. In the image we're looking at, and what's not listed, if we scroll down, it says, you get all this stuff, blah, 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 2 mystery pins, and a deck of playing cards, Mr. Heyzen Card Man.
A deck of playing cards.
Yeah, as well as a membership card and certificate. So I was looking on a different page. Here it says, all figures will range from 5 to 7 inches in height, and were designed by the wizards at Gentle Giant Studios.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it's kind of weak that they're only sending you one of these, though.
I mean, last year all we got was a plastic Mickey. So, I mean, I think I consider this a step up from last year.
Yeah.
The box in presentation was nice, but it was like super plasticky. And I don't know if that's what these are, if they're vinyl. It doesn't say if they're vinyl, if they're resin, they kind of look kind of resiny to me, but they could be vinyl, they could be plastic for all we know, but they look more detailed.
I mean, I wish they were like the Monopoly pieces where they're actually like metal.
Oh, the pins.
Like, yeah.
Well, the pins are probably metal.
Nice.
The pins, I think, are like pin, but the figurines, I don't know if they are, if they're going to be vinyl figures, like a Funko Pop, or if they're going to be, cast resin, or if they're going to be just cast plastic. Who knows? The trading cards, there's no picture of them. It says, one of the most important tool in any magician's collection is this finely crafted playing card deck. Oh, not this. This finely crafted playing card deck will also be included in D23 Magic and Mystery Box. Expertly designed for this collector set, the deck includes imaginative illusions of magical characters and creatures from across the worlds of Disney animation.
So it says the deck includes imaginative illustrations. Is this a game? Are they is this a setup for a new game?
No, I think it's just, because it just says playing card decks. I mean, assuming that it's just like the backs are different, or maybe the all your the
But
court
look at
cards.
the box, though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how big this box is, right? There's no dimensions for the box itself. I understand that a couple of the characters are like 5 or 6 inches, so it's probably 10 inches by 10 inches to keep the characters in place properly or whatever, especially if it's going to house the certificate, the cards, and all that stuff.
My guess
But
it's
if
about
you
the
look
same
at it-
size as the box we got last time.
I mean, it just feels like, doesn't it feel like they're setting up a game, like a board game with all of this? It like the vinyl characters,
Tokens
the
and
little
stuff?
tokens, like the
Yeah.
cards, the description that they have for the cards. I'm telling you, the imaginative illustrations of magical characters, I get it. It could just be the description of, here's all these cool new cards with all these unique things, but I don't know. It feels like they're setting up like Lorcana 2.0 with this.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
where you're going with this, but here's the sentence that I think
Ooh, do tell.
does you in is the first sentence. One of the most important tools in any magician's collection. They're not Lorcana cards or trading cards aren't a tool in a magician's collection now, are
That's
they?
true.
I'm a big party pooper. I like your idea, but
That's true.
this is where, and then it's called playing, and it says crafted playing card deck, which you would call those trading cards or game cards or something, as opposed to playing cards, right? That's what you call most like suited cards or whatever you call them, playing cards, right?
Yeah.
General lingo.
So here's my issue. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take this out because they're kind of buried the way that I have like my desk set up here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna start moving some of these out. Let me see how deep I have to dig before I actually get to.
You got to dig a little deeper.
the
Find out
Disney
who
cards.
you are. Dig a little deeper.
Just a little.
That was just perfect.
You're right.
Mama
check is in the
OD.
mail. Okay.
Right?
Here's my beef. Okay.
I was gonna say, you just had these cards out earlier.
No.
No.
This is different. So these are the bricks of cards.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like that I have here. And so if you these decks here are all the recent Disney decks
Mhm.
that came out.
Yeah.
These were the ones I complained a lot about because there was all sorts of inconsistency with when they were releasing. The Disney 100 deck was one of the biggest pains in the butt to get. This
Mm-hmm.
Mickey one is pretty awesome. Then there's the original Mickey. There's the 2 princess decks. And then there's the 2 villain decks. Now, the thing about these is that they are made by Bicycle, right? So you already know that whether you're going to use them for standard playing, whether you're going to use them for, display or whatever, you're getting quality cards, right? You can do stuff like this. I'm at a weird angle. I should not have done that. You can fan them. You can, shuffle them. You could do whatever. And you know that you're getting a great set of playing cards. This, the mic is in the way, is something that I found out recently you can't do very well with some of the decks that they have in the park. While I love the designs, and from a collector standpoint, I love collecting the decks from the parks. I have a mansion deck. I have some decks that Jill sent me from like Batu. My kids recently got me this Nightmare Before Christmas one that I didn't have before. And if you look at the artwork is fantastic on these.
That's cool.
These are awesome, right? Like, I love the artwork. But they cannot hold up to the rigors of playing cards with them, or, if you do card magic or something, you need something trustworthy by like Bicycle or like a much more well-known playing card company. And so am I going to try to get this? And I mean, as a D23 member, I'll get it, right? Am I going to be happy that I got it? Yeah, 200%. it's a brand new deck of cards that I didn't have in my collection that I'm going to have in my collection as a D23 member, right? But will I play with them? Probably not, because I have a feeling that they're going to be closer to the park decks, where they're just like flimsy cardboard versus something that's meant to be played with long term.
Well, if there's that many Disney bicycle decks, who's to say? Maybe these are bicycle.
If they are, I mean, I will be the first to sing and dance and be happy.
Who knows?
About it.
I'm hoping for you, Heyzen. Like I don't, I'll put them above my shelf or whatever. I'm not gonna play with them just because. Even if I had them, I'm like, this is a collector's thing. It goes on the shelf, and then I get the regular cards if I want to play solitaire or whatever you do with cards.
Magic, Andrew, magic.
I see, magic. I don't know magic. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm hoping that they turn out great for you.
Right.
And, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mel. No.
I was just gonna say, no, I was agreeing, saying yes, right. But I did want to add that I feel bad for whoever is looking at these like figurines, and they're like, oh, I really hope I get this, and they don't get it, and it's like you can't return them or anything,
Nope.
and I'm pretty sure a lot of these, unfortunately, are going to end up being resold.
Trade yours in for somebody else.
I don't know about trading. People are always about making that extra money.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If I don't get one of them, maybe I will be going on the eBay.
Maybe.
You never know.
That's true. I mean, the nice thing to do would have probably been that you get one for free, but have the opportunity to purchase the additional pins and the additional
that would be
figurine,
nice.
like, as a D23 exclusive or something on
Mhm.
DisneyStore.com now, because it's no longer Shop Disney. But the fact that you only get one and there's no way, like, as a collector to get everything, that kind
Right.
of bugs me.
Well, who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. I know which one Melissa would probably want out of all of these. And I know which one I would want out of all of these. But which one would you want, Heyzen, out of the
Merlin.
four? Okay. And then Melissa, yours is Maleficent, I would assume? Or are you leaning
Yeah.
Merlin? Yeah. And then I would want the genie.
Either one. Yeah.
So who knows? If we each get these, then I guess we'll see if we end up having to trade.
You know what's going to happen?
We're all going to get Mama Odie.
Everyone's going to get Mama Odie because they're going to be promoting the opening of Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Hey, I
And
wouldn't
so-
be mad.
Mama Odie's my number 2 on those. I love Mama Odie. She's
And
funny.
by
I
the
just
way,
love
why is
the genie.
Facilier not here?
I don't know, because they only wanted one villain, maybe. Who knows?
But
I
he's
don't
the one
know.
that has the cards.
Yeah, but he doesn't have magic. I don't know. Mama Odie's more magic. I don't know.
She is.
Because Mama
Yeah.
Odie's fun. I like Mama Odie better than Facilier because she's silly.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
I'm a big silly guy.
I would prefer Facilier over Mama Odie, but I'm pretty sure that everyone that orders is going to end up with the Mama Odie. There's going to be like 3 people that end up with the other 3.
I mean, there
You know
could have
what?
been like so many people too that are like magic people too. So it's
I
guess
was gonna say. No, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. It's just there's a ton of people. There's like the fairies, the blue fairy, all kind of like Tinkerbell. Anybody that people got magic. I don't know.
That's what it's exactly what I was thinking. As much as I love Maleficent, I don't think she's appropriate for this. For magic and mystery, I'm like, well, I mean, Facilier has the cards, like we were saying, but yeah, there's plenty other people.
I looked
Why
up
Maleficent? I don't know. That's
the Disney fandom
weird.
page that is magic users. And it tells me every Disney character that uses magic.
Who are they?
There's like a 200.
Oh, yeah.
This page only shows.
Yeah.
This page
All the
only
fairies.
shows A through D, and it just goes Adora, Adorable Norm, Agatha Harkness, Alcazar, Aladdin.
Oh, this is
Uncle Albert.
like full-blown umbrella.
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean,
So yeah, why isn't Doctor Strange on there?
Yeah, I mean, it
Right?
feels like they're. I'm telling you, man, just because the vinyl figures are like. I guess Genie's not a villain, though. Neither is Merlin. I was going to say they're villain-centric because I was concentrating on Maleficent and Mama Odie.
But Mama Odie's not a villain.
I know.
Oh, no.
I know. That's what, like... and Sorcerer Mickey's the guaranteed one, right? And he's not... I don't know. I don't get it. Disney, just let us buy all of them.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I mean, if you get the Sorcerer Mickey and the Maleficent, you can make your little Phantasmic on your shelf.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can.
You could.
You can. I would love that. Get a little projector and everything going, and just
I mean, you know what? I'm laughing because if you even had Mickey and Mama Odie, they look like they're about to fight.
They do in their poses. They do.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this list of magic users, and one of the magic users is Santa Claus.
Wow, Santa's getting an honorable mention, huh?
This is just Santa Claus
really?
in general. Just
okay.
Every iteration of Santa Claus is magic.
I mean, that works. It's true.
Topo
Show. So he is magic. He is. All right. Well, I guess we'll see once they start shipping those out. Everybody starts receiving them. If it goes like anything the way that last year's gift went, if you sign up in January, you'll get it in like September. Because the last ones took months, right? Like they didn't come like early in the year.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like a weird rollout. I think like some people are getting them, and then like 6 months later, other people are getting them. So who knows?
Maybe they had to order more. They were 3D printing them all, and they were really slow on one printer. It's funny. All right. Well, I want to jump to a couple other things, but before we do that, I do want to remind you that this episode of Podketeers is brought to you by a fantastic group of listeners known as the FGP Squad, our podcast Fairy Godparents, because it's their support via Patreon that help make these episodes of Podketeers possible. For more information on how you can become part of the FGP Squad family, we invite you to go to podketeers.com/FGP for more information. There you will find a list of some of our top contributors, a link to our Patreon, a little info on the FGP Squad. But being a part of the FGP Squad family gets you some additional perks like access to videos that we've uploaded to Patreon. For instance, last week we did the draft. There was an additional 4 selections that we uploaded to Patreon exclusively for the FGP Squad. You get discount codes whenever we release new Podketeers gear. We like to do random giveaways and just mail stuff out when we test new products or when we have extra stuff to send out, and more. You get access to being a part of our happy hour calls and playing games with us when we get a chance to do those as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can message us over on Instagram. You can message us on Discord. We'll answer any questions that you might have. But, of course, to all of the members of the FGP Squad, we just want to send a huge thank you for your continued support. Okay. Can we talk a little bit about the Donkey Kong coaster that's going into Epic Universe? Because,
yes.
I mean, a lot of Epic Universe is being, it's being developed by, like, former Imagineers at this point, right?
Yeah.
And the genius of this design to make it look like the coaster is essentially jumping from broken track to broken track the way that it does in the video game is freaking genius. There's this video that was posted by Amusement Insider. I want to play this so we can watch this, but check out this like seat design where it's made in such a way where you don't even see the side view, like the way that it's running on the under track. There's two tracks stacked on top of each other here. I mean, this is genius. It seems simple, but it's so genius.
Definitely, what's the word? Pretty much it's show. It's like the perfect way to have a show and have a theme. It's like, it's so cool. Like you said, like it's all underneath. So it kind of, you don't see like, no, it preserves the magic. There you go. I was like, what is the word? What's the word? But yeah, it preserves the magic, and I think it's really cool. I love it. I love the theme, and I'm like, I can't wait to see like the real thing and how it plays out. So it looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what's cool about it too is like, so I think the video, it kind of looks like the upper car will touch the upper track, but I don't think they actually do. But that gives you the free reign to, like, in some of the portions you can see the track looks like it gets wonky and wide and stuff, and you can do that and it'll look weird when you're riding it, but it won't feel weird. It's not going to be unsafe because there's a whole, under track that is actually carrying the whole vehicle and stuff. So you can do a lot of interesting things with the jumps, and not just with the jumps though, but with how the track is shaped, how, like, it's tilted. You could do where you just lose one side of the track and you're tipping, and like, stuff like that. It's going to be really cool to see what, like, tricks that they have going for this, not just what we know already from this video and a couple other things that we've seen. It's gonna be something like we've never seen before, which is great.
Yeah. I love, like Mel said, preserving the magic of when you're riding this attraction. Like, I love the practicality of the structure, right? And I love the fact that they didn't immediately resort to some simulation thing or a Star Tours like attraction, where I think they all have their place, but there comes a point where, like, here at Universal Studios Hollywood, there's a ton of those because of space restrictions, right? Epic Universe has the gift of space, which some Disney parks do not have. It's the one thing that we suffer from here at Disneyland Anaheim, is that there's just not a lot of space. When we got Batuu as part of the resort expansion, they got rid of a bunch of stuff that existed prior, that was there for years. They got rid of Big Thunder Ranch. They even, like, shrunk the Rivers of America and rerouted it. Like, they did all sorts of stuff in order to fit an entirely new land and attractions. But the fact that we're seeing, this type of innovation at Epic Universe, I'm really excited to see some of the other stuff that's coming. I have a feeling that once we start seeing some of the stuff that's going to be part of, like, the Harry Potter, like, portion of the park, I think that's where we're going to see a mixture. At least I hope we get a chance to see a mixture of this type of practicality and some of that, like, digital magic that we tend to see on some of the attractions, because the other parks are killing it, man, when it comes to these attractions.
Yep.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we were talking about other parks. Let me pause this, and I want to show you this. This was a video that Imagineering posted as a sneak peek of what's coming to Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea. And the thumbnail of this video is this Peter Pan rock structure thing. But as they're going through this entire land, as they're kind of like, it looks like a little drone, it looks like drone footage basically that's going through in some shots. But take a look at this. The
Ariel,
rock work.
Elsa
the
again.
rock work is exquisite.
Anna.
That is
Pathway.
beautiful.
Rapunzel Tower. Matterhorn. I'm just kidding.
Elsa's Castle. Yeah.
Skull Rock.
Look at Skull Rock.
Another Skull Rock. A hotel in the background.
I love. Did you see the mountains with like the fake like clouds?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't catch that.
It's right before they show the Fantasy Springs logo. There's like mountains with fake puffy clouds.
It's like
surrounding them.
Like what it looks like in the like in Peter Pan.
Yeah,
these are the mountains in Peter Pan. So there's Elsa's castle, little tiny one, because it's supposed to be far away. You'll see it in the next shot.
And the
after
next shot
this.
here. Yeah, there they are.
Oh.
So you'll see them up here. Because this is a shot right from the pirate ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Imagine it's the Chicken of the Sea pirate ship.
That's what
back.
I think. That's what was distracting me because I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks just like that, and some of us weren't around when that was around. So
now
it's
we
like,
can
there's a
go
chance.
to Tokyo. Hey man, I've
Just
been
to
wanted to go. We should go.
Yeah. Definitely a bucket list item for me. But man, the rock work that they're doing, Tokyo Disney Sea, Shanghai, Tokyo Disney Sea, Hong Kong Disney. I mean, these parks,
they got that money. That's
They
the thing.
do.
Disney doesn't have to spend their own money. They can be the most creative they ever want to be in these parks and not have to worry about spending their own money. They get paid to do this because the people that own the company, the Oriental Land Company in Tokyo, and I don't remember who owns the China parks, but they don't have to spend the money. So that's why they get the better stuff, because the people that are paying for the parks want the parks to be the best they can be and are willing to put up the money every couple of years. It seems like every time they finish a new project, they go, okay, this one's done. What's next? There's no being stagnant over there, which is fantastic. And I wish that was the case here, but they've got shareholders and blah, 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 blah. So I could go on a rant forever, and I'm sure I will another time, but that's not right now.
Yeah. Every 2 years, they announce a new project, and we got Tomorrowland. So, yeah, that's us. All right. I mean, we are getting a new queue for the Haunted Mansion.
Yay.
So
no, we are. We're happy.
It's true. We are happy about it. Hey, speaking of Haunted Mansion, remember I told you I had a bunch of tabs open? I got another one.
Mm-hmm.
It's this announcement that there is a new sculpture honoring Rolly Crump coming to the Disney Treasure in the new Haunted Mansion parlor. Yo, this Haunted Mansion parlor thing that they're opening on the Treasure, I'm jealous of it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would love to have an experience like that just here. Put it in downtown Disney. Forget about the Rainforest Cafe building. Burn that thing down and put up an experience like this Haunted Mansion parlor. Just make it a big old building. Make it a big restaurant. Let me eat with the ghosts. Let me walk through the mansion. Let me do things that I can't do on the attraction. But also let me eat. Let me buy food.
Yeah,
also a good option.
Ghost potatoes and spooky something.
Spooky
omelet.
Asparagus.
And
that is
creepy crepes. And the wall-to-wall running chili. And hot and cold running chili.
Hot and cold running waltz chili.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stretching mozzarella stick room. I don't know.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Listen, there's a place that I found out about in Vegas, now that you're saying that, where they have a cheese stick that's like this big.
What?
It's like a block of cheese.
It's basically an entire block of mozzarella that they bread up and they fry that sucker down. It's like a foot long. And I don't know what the place is called. All I know is that they have these giant cheese sticks. And I feel that at some point in my life, I need to try that.
Okay, so I know she watches. Jill, you need to find out where this is. please, and give us the information because we love you.
Yes.
So
That-
now I think we should do an armchair Imagineering where we make a attraction restaurant and we have to make the whole menu and everything. This is what I want to do now.
I like that idea.
It
And
should
the
be a
challenge.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the challenge is making sure that no matter how fast it's going and how many loop-to-loops are happening, that the food never spills.
Well, I mean, we're not going to ride. It's not going to be
How do you know?
Based on, I mean, I guess you could do whatever you want. Mine's just going to be you walk in and sit down.
I don't know. You can eat on
I-
a train.
Like
I
No,
honestly was going that way. Like I thought you
No,
were
like,
gonna
I'm saying,
see
like, the
food and you
haunted-
were gonna be able to eat.
the Haunted Mansion parlor, the Tip Top Club at the whatever. But we have to make the menu. What ride is it going to be based on, or attraction or property? What's the menu going to be? What's the ambiance going to be like? I mean, I guess we could do a restaurant ride. That one would be a trip.
That would be fun.
All right, we're about to hit 2
Wow.
Gs. Make sure that you hold on to your sandwich.
Waiters will be coming around with if like bungee cord the hamburger down to the tray.
That's funny. If you spilled your food, a waiter will provide you a hot towel to clean off.
Everyone gets a bib.
Oh,
You
you're
know,
gonna need
goggles and
one.
Yeah.
You're gonna need one. Yep. Hey, back to the tabs. Let's talk about some more Imagineers. Let's hop over to much more recent announcement. Actually, I think the Rolly announcement came after this one, but we got an announcement about Bob Weiss, who was the former president of Walt Disney Imagineering. Instead of coming up with something, I'm just going to read what they wrote about Bob in this post. So the Ryman Arts has announced that Bob Weiss, former president of Walt Disney Imagineering, philanthropist, and longtime champion of Ryman Arts, will receive the 4th annual Marty and Leah Sklar Creative Visionary Award. Throughout his tenure at Disney, Bob led over 200 projects globally, leaving an indelible mark on the theme entertainment industry. His unwavering dedication to Ryman Arts, spanning from encounters with Herb D. Ryman to active support in fundraisers, underscores his commitment to cultivating the talents of future artists. We can think of no other individual who encapsulates the lifelong dedication to inspiring others through leadership, and who is actively paving a way for future generations to be creative visionaries for our community. Bob is the ideal person to receive the 4th annual Sklar Creative Visionary Award. This was a quote from David A. Price, the Ryman Arts Board President.
That's awesome.
Very deserving.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of what an impact Bob Weiss had on Imagineering, the last couple of D23 expos, some of the Imagineers, talk about Bob and what an influence he was. And I have a feeling that we're going to see a Disney Legend Award this year announced for D23. Will it be at the Honda Center? I don't know. Maybe. Depends on where they end up having it according to their last teaser announcement, blah, blah, blah. Do I want to go to a different venue? No. Make sure it's in the same place, Disney. Hall D23. Don't make me go to the Honda Center, buy another ticket. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm coming off the rails here. Anyway, Bob Weiss, amazing Imagineer, former Imagineer at this point. Congratulations, Bob. This is fantastic news.
Yay, great job.
Yeah. What else do we have? Let's see. Oh, of course.
What?
The announcement to end the episode. We had a big announcement. I almost forgot about it. I was getting ready to close. And here we go. March Mayhem is coming.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. Yep. Mel, would you like to announce what the official bracket will hold this year?
We are going to Springfield, and we're going to have a Simpsons March. Ooh, bam. Brain was like so excited. Yeah.
Dope.
So we're finally going to do this. This is going to be fun. It's going to be different. It's not Disney, but it is Disney. But
They
we're
own
doing
it.
it first
It's
before
Disney
Disney
now.
does. So there you go.
Yeah.
Watch,
It
there's
is
just going
Disney
to
now.
also be The Simpsons.
It is.
Listen, the last couple times that we've done them, they've copied us. I wouldn't. Yeah,
Here and here first.
We're
are
ahead
hearing
of the
it
curve.
we are.
Yeah.
March officially kicks off in a couple of days from the day that we're recording this episode. It's leap year, so we got an extra day in February. And I'm pretty sure that's giving Disney an extra day to wait for the Podketeers episode to drop to figure out what they're going to do with March Magic. And now that we've announced officially that we're doing The Simpsons, balls in your court, Disney. What are you going to announce?
Family Guy characters.
Oh,
Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
that would be funny.
If they do end up doing some kind of Simpsons characters or something, I without a doubt, they are listening to us and taking our ideas.
We're bugged.
Yeah. And to which I say, hey, thanks. We're honored.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my free pass? Where's my
Right?
check, yo? I ain't mad. Just break me off some.
Or just make it official.
just-
Like, hey, hey, give me one of those employee badges and we'll be good to go.
Yes.
I mean, if you can't, at least give us a little, like, put the at and Podketeers on the bottom of your post.
Yeah. Something.
Tag us.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tag us. We'll be happy with a tag. That's all I'm saying. That's all we're saying.
Yep.
All right, that's it.
Just saying.
I think it's time to wrap up the episode. Anything else that you want to bring up before? I don't have any more in the tabs ready. I don't have any tabalicious things to share anymore, but I'll be happy to bring it up if you have anything else.
No, so voting for March Mayhem, that's going to be on Instagram, right?
Correct.
Correct.
So for those that are new to the podcast and haven't had an opportunity to participate in March Mayhem before, what we do is in our Instagram stories for 24 hours, we will place matchups between two of the characters. We will be announcing the bracket on Discord and on Instagram. So if you're not following us, this is a fantastic time to do so. And your votes will determine a winner. In the past, we've done things like Disney snacks, Disney attractions. We've done, what was the one we did last year? Or we did 3 last year because we did the special June and April, March-April Mayhem with Indiana Jones and the many faces of Indy.
That was my favorite one.
What was
fun.
the one we did before? We've done so many. We've done it now 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
I believe, excuse me. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. And yeah, Simpsons. Bracket is coming soon. We're going to be seeding. Maybe we should create like a seed video where we seed the characters. Just a thought. I don't know. If you want to see that, let us know. Maybe we'll put that up on YouTube or Instagram or something. Go live. I don't know. We'll test it out. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Fantastic. That's it. It's going to wrap it up. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep moving forward, and always remember to pass on the magic. Have a fantastic week, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.